recipe, you will need a 5-pound turkey breast. The herbs that we'll be using are thyme, sage, and garlic. And then we'll be using kosher salt and freshly ground pepper to taste. We'll be making this in a 9x13 casserole dish. You will need a cutting board. You'll need a knife to carve the turkey, a knife to carve the herbs, and measuring spoons, 6 ounces of salted butter at room temperature. You'll want cooking spray to coat the casserole dish, and you will need toothpicks to secure the turkey strips. You will want to chop about 1.5 teaspoons of your sage, and then after that about 2 teaspoons of your thyme. So we have our chopped sage here. To do the thyme, it's easiest just to take your index finger and your thumb and just basically go like that, and then you can chop it more after you get the pieces in there, but that's an easy way to do that. And then, like I said, you can chop that more. Now to do the garlic, and I've already got some of the garlic here, and it calls for 1.5 teaspoons of sage, 2 teaspoons of the thyme, and then 3 cloves of garlic. I've got 2 cloves of garlic in here. And an easy way to do the garlic is literally to take your knife flat on there, just hit it a few times, and that makes the garlic peel quite easier. It's still a little messy. And then you basically just take your knife, and then you can even actually just flatten it out more. And then just give it a good mince. Just keep going. Okay, and you can make sure you preheat your oven to 325 degrees. And I have combined the 6 ounces of salted butter at room temperature with the sage and with the thyme and with the garlic. Okay, to do the roasted turkey strips, what you want to do, and this turkey breast was supposed to be, it's supposed to be skin on. The skin is partially on here, so we're just going to kind of make do. But what you're supposed to do is carve strips about 2-inch strips, and then we're going to use half the mixture, half the butter garlic mixture, and put that under the skin, and then use the toothpicks to secure that. So here this goes. Okay, so what I did was I put the butter mixture underneath the skin. Some of these don't have the skin on them, so but the butter mixture is on them. And then I secured them with toothpicks, and I added more butter mixture, the rest of the butter mixture over it. I will season a bit with, you can just eyeball this, few teaspoons of salt. It's not going to need a whole lot of salt because it's because salted butter was used. And then we'll add about a teaspoon of black pepper and a spoon. So we will cover this with the sheet of Reynolds wrap and put this in the preheated oven at 325 degrees for an hour. Make sure that the turkey registers at 165 degrees before you serve it. And this is how they turned out. Make sure that you roast them for 1 hour at 325 and that they register internal temperature of 165 degrees before serving. You could also serve these with gravy. Hope you enjoy this recipe.